In my garden, I use this as one of my tools to help me do gardening to a very, very amateur level. However, in my business, I've used in the last month alone 32 online tools. Now, what are those 32 tools which compete very heavily against this fork? So, firstly, Google AdWords. Okay, use that for advertising on Google. Google Analytics to analyze performance of the website. Google Search Console to see what search terms are being searched for our website. Google My Business so we can be found online locally. Google Tag Manager to put a tag on the website. Google Docs, Google Sheets, online sharing of such documents. Then I use something called Buzzsprout, something for a recent podcast we're just starting to do with Smeeta. We use a WordPress platform to prepare our websites and all the plugins that come with WordPress. Then we're on to Facebook. We use Facebook. We use Facebook ads and their platform. We use LinkedIn. We use LinkedIn ads. Instagram. Then we're moving on to email marketing. We use something called ConvertKit. Then we use something called Infusionsoft. Then we use, for SEO marketing or SEO analysis, we use something called Ahrefs, brilliant tool. Then we start for customer reviews, we start using Trustpilot, another great tool. For videos, which you may have seen already, we use YouTube. For onboarding clients, we use something called Practice Ignition. Xero, we use for accounting. Xero Flow Max to manage the accounting process. As I mentioned earlier, we also use WordPress for client websites. We then do use Upwork to find outsourcing people around the world for helping us on certain projects. We use Slack as well, okay, to correspond and talk to people. We use Optio to optimize our Google campaigns. We use Zapier to send links and things through. We use Adobe Sign. We use Zoom for webinars. And finally, we use Airbnb to rent out our Airbnb businesses. That's just in the last month. So that's absolutely nuts, okay? And I find I'm a walking encyclopedia of all of these tools, okay? In this world of small business, but we're online, you have to be up to speed on these tools to help market your business. So if you need some help, get in touch. We're here to help you master these tools, but really take these tools to help you grow your business to a really, really successful level. You can use those tools and not really having to use a fork. Thanks.